again, I see the benefit of allies. Within that example, if people were more prepared or more knowledgeable, they could have stepped up and also said something, which would have helped. So if somebody wants to become an ally or they want to become a better ally, are there any references like videos, films, books that they can go to become more knowledgeable on information?
Absolutely. And I think one of the most important things when you were looking for those resources to educate themselves, know which resources are appropriate. It's like with any kind of research that you're doing, like realize the source, whatever a political opinion it's aligned with. In a survey, how many people are actually surveyed? Are the results tailored towards a certain audience? So be cognizant of that. When I was actually doing my own research for the military history campaign, I found a couple sites that were very, very conservative and anti-LGBT. There's even sites, websites, resources within the LGBT community that is trans exclusionary, which is incredibly unfortunate. There's quite a bit of discrimination within the LGBT community, whether that be race or transphobia. So that's really important to know. As far as military, the Modern Military Association of America, MMAA, is a huge one. There is Sparta, there's OutServe, there's your local private organizations. There's even people around you who are willing to talk about, but of course, make sure they're comfortable first. As far as documentaries, Transgender at War and in Love is about Loga and Layla Ireland. They are a military transgender couple. You might have seen a picture of them standing with President Obama. They met him when this documentary came out in 2015 to advocate for transgender troops and kind of showed that being transgender is not a bad thing. It doesn't impact your ability to serve. And so they are huge advocates for the community, and that's a fantastic documentary to watch. There is the Human Rights Campaign website, which is a great resource I think most LGBT individuals would recommend to you. You can find that online. They have a lot of studies that they've done and additional resources linked to their page. Another one is a book that I've read. It's called Love Wins. It's by Debbie Senzipper and Jim Obergefell. And that is about the Supreme Court case for marriage equality in 2015, Obergefell versus Hodges. It's an incredibly emotional book, and it explains the trial that Mr. Obergefell went through trying to get this decision made after he had been denied the ability to marry his husband. I would just go out there and look for yourself. There's a lot of great resources that you can find. And definitely, as far as when you're advocating for people, like I said before, not everyone is outspoken. So definitely, don't be afraid as an ally to say something first, to advocate, to make your own Pride event. Anybody who's reasonable wouldn't be offended that a straight person is putting on a LGBT Pride event. If anything, I'd be really proud of someone who wanted to take that initiative and fight for us.